Today we are here testing our brand new port mills. We're going to run it up against 4 different sizes of SAE ports with our pilotless port tool. We're going to do dash size 12, 16, 20, and 24. We've got some 304 stainless that we've already drilled and milled out to be the right diameter. We're going with a shorter, non-traditional length on this because we've been seeing that more and more. What we've been running into a lot is on these ports that you can't use a reamer-style port tool for, we're having a lot of trouble with chatter. So we're going to see if our port mill can help solve some of that problem today. Here we go for the 12. Yeah, got a lot of chatter on that. See what the next one does. Now, part of it on this is we do not have hydraulic holders for this size of shank. In fact, we only have 2 1-inch holders, so we're gonna have to swap them out here in a minute. You know, if we were a production shop and this was what we were doing all day, we'd invest in some better holding for our tools, get some more holders, some better holders, but this is what we've got.
More chatter?
It's just so bad.
Yeah, swapping tools can be really annoying sometimes. It's time consuming too. Gotta touch off the tool or the tool height on it. And let it run to the port mill.
All right, let's do some port milling. Now, just to be fair, we have this in an ER collet as well, I think.
Yeah, we do.
We would probably see a little bit better finish yet if we had it in the hydraulic. What did we end up doing for passes on this?
3 passes.
3 passes. And that was it's like 65% on the first one, 75. It's sounding good.
That was the 3rd pass.
Spoke too soon. It's done with the 12, on to the 16.
So for this, I could just let it run and
Yeah, no tool changes, no holder changes.
no stopping the machine.
So with a traditional port tool, you're coming in, you're plunging, you're at the exact size your port is going to be. Any sort of vibration in there, it's going to show in the final product. With the port mill, you're coming in with a milling process, so your tool is a smaller diameter than your hole, and you're interpolating around the edge. It gives you a little bit more adaptability to engage the material specifically for how that material cuts. Also, since it's inherently smaller than the hole, with these milling tools, we were able to make them so you could do multiple sizes with one tool. So this particular port mill will cut anywhere from a size 12 to a size 32. We didn't put the 32 in here today because it's just too big at that point. Like, we would need twice the material. I'm not even sure if this machine will run a 32. It's a pretty big tool. We are running this port mill with our new Versa coating, so we're testing that out too on the stainless steel. We've We've done some thread mill testing in Versa and had really great results compared to our NACO Alton. We'll see how this does today, see what the tool looks like when we're done. Those came out really nice.
They did, yeah.
Yeah. The difference is incredible. You can see we've got a lot of chatter on these ports here that we cut with our pilotless port tool, plunging in, and a lot less, almost a perfect finish on these milled ports here. Much better finish without having to do as much adjustment, doesn't absorb quite as much of the vibration, smaller tools vibrating less. Looks good. I think it's going to be a good alternative for a lot of people. So here's our new port mill for SAE ports, sizes 12 to 32. It held up great. The Versa coating looks fabulous. It looks like it's hardly been touched even after doing 16 ports. Honestly, I was going to compare this with a brand new tool, but I'm afraid I'll get them mixed up, so I'm just going to show you this one. So for this experiment, we were using 304 stainless to really test our Versa coating on this port mill. It's not the easiest material to cut, and we didn't have great tool holding, especially for our plunging tools. But you can do a lot with this one little tool. It might take longer to run, but it takes less time to set up and less space in your carousel. Now, if you've already got one of these and you're getting those results, having chatter, having trouble with it, and you give us a call, here's what we're going to tell you. First of all, we always do recommend good tool holding. Good tool holding is going to help dampen those vibrations. The vibrations go straight into the material and leave chatter. Second, we would actually have you up your feet and take a little bit more chip per tooth than we were doing here to get a really firm bite and, again, steady the tool in that material. Now, if you have a good setup and a standard port, this is still going to be your go-to guide. Nothing beats a good reamer-style port tool when it comes to a standard port. This will be faster than a port mill and steadier than your pilotless port tool. Drop a comment below to let us know what you'd like us to test next, whether it's our reamer-style port tools, our X-style port tools, different materials, different holders, different ways to get better results, or maybe you want to see more of our port mills.